think we got everything up and working. I think. How you guys doing? I'm alright, guys. How are you all doing? Just checking up on this. Actually trying YouTube Live on my MSI for the first time, so we'll see where this goes. How you guys? I'll put this in the announcements, and we should be good. And yeah, I think we're up and going. What's up? Honestly, there was just so much I was doing today. It was crazy. You know? I guess I can do this for like relatively an hour or something. We'll see where that goes. I just want to check to see if the quality on this stream is okay. I have it wired to my MSI, so we should be pretty good, you know? Guys, honestly, thank you so much for 20K. It really does mean a lot to me. I saw the bombing run for 80s Action Heroes. That's awesome. You know, actually, I recently discovered a Giddy Park minigame. They just released it recently. I think it was either last night or just today. So, you remember Gnome Finder? That actually tracks down the other thing. And, well, it just gives you, makes you fight a gnome boss, and gives you prize bulbs and a shit ton of money. It's fucking awesome. Well, I guess how this is gonna work is that people on my Discord have been sending me a bunch of questions, so I can just go through all these from beginning to end. If you guys want to pitch into the chat, you can too, but I won't be primarily focused on that. I guess I could just, I'll see how much time I have. I only have till 2 o'clock. So, we'll see, guys. But honestly, guys, I really do appreciate you guys helping me get to 20K. Putting some faith into my content, because frankly, I just personally believe, like, the past content I've made was really crappy. I know it's just because it has a lack of views. That doesn't mean that it's not good, but it's the way I think. I know, a lot of you could disagree with me. I mean, I'm just not proud of a lot of the Garden Warfare 2 videos I made. I tried doing like something like Zach Scott, where I just put in long takes, but it didn't really work out for me because I don't have 4 million subscribers like he does. So those type of videos didn't get me views. So I tried a different tactic on actually editing them, and that seemed more successful. Thank you so much, Rose. I'll just wait a little bit longer, maybe at the 5-minute mark, and then we can get started with the questions. Oh yeah, guys, if you want to know about the music in the background, it's one of Red Dead Redemption's 2 ambience musics. This soundtrack is called A Day at the Lake. Honestly, I love all the soundtrack from Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright guys, do you want to get started with the questions or what? I can just go through them one by one. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I started up the channel. Let's see. First question from Just an Elitist says, why the top hat? Oh, wait. Thank you so much, Pig Dodger. Appreciate the subscription. I can't speak. So why the top hat? Well, it was based off a character I did a really long time ago. Remember that Five Nights at Freddy's parody I made like a really, really long time ago? Like back when the channel first started? I don't know, I just grew attached to that specific genre of stuff. I liked the top hat. I thought it would be a really cool like icon for Exploding Apple, you know? I just grew attached to it. I just love 1930s silent movies and stuff like that. Okay. I mean, I can have a better question. I can answer much better, but I woke up like not too long ago, so it's that's the question you're gonna get right now. Just got a cup of tea inside me. So next up is, when is a Roblox Let's Play or Minecraft? Well, I don't play Roblox, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Minecraft, I played it a few times with I played it with some of my roommates at college, and I know a bunch of people who play it either on Windows 10, so I might try and get that on Windows 10. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to film it or not, because Minecraft is pretty much done to death in the gaming community. Next, what inspired you to make a YouTube channel? Well, I was on YouTube for about approximately 10 years. I started Exploding Film technically in 2009, but I didn't start uploading really good videos on YouTube. Chat won't let you type it all. Oh, what was I saying? Shit. So I started in 2009. I didn't start making really good videos until 2011. A lot of people started liking my Angry Birds videos, and that's kind of where we started there, from Angry Birds Craptastic Adventures. That was like the primary like golden age of Exploding Film. But then after 2013, I couldn't really handle the popularity. Sort of like the game developer for Flappy Bird, he couldn't really take the fame. I was 13 at the time, so I really didn't know what to do. I didn't think everyone was going to rely on me so much with the videos. So I sort of had to take like a mental break from all of that. But after that, I would wait a couple of years, and then I would just start thinking about filming again, because I don't know, it was pretty scary for me. But I was always into gaming. I always loved Markiplier's videos growing up, and sort of inspired me to do something similar to that. And of course I watched Zach Scott before I sort of inspired me to start making Plants vs. Zombies videos. But I was there during the events of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I didn't really make a lot of videos on them, but it is what it is. I guess I could make like references in my newer uploads to that. But yeah, I've always just been there on YouTube. It's not really an inspiration. I naturally just really like filmmaking. Hope that answers that guy's question. What's next? Who is my favorite character in PvZ Battle for Neighborville? Well, it's pretty tough. Depends on who you're talking about. If it's for both plants and zombies. If I had to choose the one, that's pretty tough. Because recently, I've pretty obsessed with Kernel Corn, mainly because the Shogun upgrade. I was pretty shitty with it at first, but now I'm starting to get the hang of it, and it's actually really good. I love Kernel Corn's abilities because of the upgrade. Next, for zombies, I mean, I'm starting to like Wizard now. I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be some changes for Wizard. Maybe I'm waiting for his charge to be buffed a little bit. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but we'll see about that. I think that's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be, yeah, I hope there's gonna be changes to Wizard. I'm planning on making a Battle for Neighborville tier list 2020, including Wizard, and changing up the tier list because there's gonna be a bunch of stuff. Okay, what's next? Where's the apple and why is it exploding? Well, I changed my gamer tag to Exploding Apple for two reasons. One, my original Xbox gamer tag was iCraftPants, but Xbox changed it for me because it was against their terms of service. Which, I don't know why those fucking idiots did that. It took like 2 years for them to figure it out, but that's besides the point. Those were the two things that came up at the beginning of my head, so that's why I named my YouTube channel after that. If you had to marry either Donkey Kong or King K. Rool, what would you choose? Probably Donkey Kong, because I get to play him more, and I'm better than him in Smash Bros. Stefan said, why'd you bag me after sap trapping? I don't know, because you were probably pissing me off in the lobby. What gave you the inspiration to do Angry Birds Craptastic Adventures? Well, that's a tough one. I guess me and Matt were doing, me and Matt did a bunch of, we were obsessed with Angry Birds, and watching other stuff in the past just kind of inspired us to make like a TV show format. Sort of hence why we came up with the idea for it. Let's see. Have you ever been far even as decided to even want to look more? What? Have you even been far? I can't even read this one, so I'm skipping this. Grammar's shit. Are you planning on extending your content other than PvZ? Yes. So I'm doing a lot more indie horror games. I know they're not the biggest right now, but I'm still kind of working on it. I'll look at your message later, Rose. I think what my next indie game is gonna be, I just downloaded this Jurassic Park 3 horror game. Can't wait to upload on that. What's the next horror game? I kind of answered that. What's my opinion on PvZ as a whole? It's a really good franchise. I really love it. Sure, there's some ups and downs with the community, but the franchise I really do love. A lot of people don't like Battle for Neighborville, but Battle for Neighborville is somewhat good. Not as good as Garden Warfare 2. You probably know the reason why, but I like it a lot. What's next? Since you're a big fan of drawing, have you ever thought about animating and stuff like that? I have done some hand-drawn animations on Exploding Film. One was the cartoonist stream, and the other was the Jawbreaker. You guys should check them out because I put a lot of effort into those, and I'm really proud of it. There was one of the animations I dedicated to my girlfriend. Okay, next. Choose one to please every night. Who would it be? Donkey Kong or King Oak? Fuck, that's a tough one. Probably King Oak. DK will be my side chick. Did you know that every day we are consuming liquid known as... It's just water. Yeah, I was aware. Will you do a mini-series of Smash characters where some of your Discord server voice actors... I don't know. I haven't played Smash Bros. In a while. How am I feeling today? Pretty stressed out. I have a lot of shit to do this week. What are your top 3 favorite animators? I don't know a bunch of animators personally. It's just a bunch of corporations and stuff that I've just been looking at. Like, of course, SpongeBob has a high budget. Like, you know, I don't know a lot of animators on YouTube personally. So, like, it's hard to answer that question. Thank you guys so much for the congrats on 20K. I really appreciate that. What's next? My favorite anime. That's a tough one. I liked Konosuba for a long time. And, I don't know. Gurren Lagann's pretty good. There's a lot of fucking good ones. Matt recommended me Fairy Tail on Netflix, so... I'll think about watching that. People are asking me how I met Wolfy Plays in the chat. So, he actually came to me first. Cam actually talked to me, and we started hanging out. He showed up in my stream chat one time. I asked to do a collab with him because I thought he was pretty cool. I watched him in the past. And lo and behold, we did collabs together, and that's how we kind of knew each other. I still thank him to this day for helping me grow a little bit. He helped shouted me out a few times. With films, what inspired you to make short films, and how did you continue growing your career in filmmaking? Well, I actually do a lot of I was inspired to do filmmaking my entire life, and of course, John, Matt, and I love doing these short films, and I think it's awesome. We're gonna do a lot more of them in the summer. What about My Hero Academia? I've done a few, I watched a few episodes on them. I don't know exactly how many. I can't say if I like it or dislike it yet. I haven't watched enough of it. Oh, wait, where did I leave off? What was my childhood like? Was I a troublemaker back then? No, I was a fucking goody two-shoes. I really didn't want to, like... I just went against everybody, like, who did bad things. I was... My parents just paid attention to me constantly because I was born an only child. And, yeah, I wasn't really allowed to do any bad shit. Do you like the Angry Birds movie? Yeah, absolutely. The second one's on Netflix. I was inspired by the cute Mario Brothers when I did Angry Birds Craptastic Adventures. That was part 2 of the question. What's my favorite and least favorite plant and zombie in Battle for Neighborville? Well, I talked about corn and wizard are now my first favorites. My least favorites, probably cactus and scientist. Scientist has gotten really bad. Let's see. What made you go for the top hat? Kind of answered that. What do you like the most about making videos? I just like talking and interacting with the community, you know? I think that stuff's really awesome. Let's see. When did you try Plants vs. Zombies? When the first game came out in 2009, I played it on a friend's iPod Touch, whatever the fuck it's called. What's the process of coming up for ideas, creating your cartoons? I want to learn more about the process. Well, I draw stuff slowly. It's all hand-drawn animation. I would just draw over and over and over again until I create like a full animation. It's tough. It's really tough. I was just trying to it was really painful for my hands back when I did these animations. I'll probably do more of them. We have another 48-hour film festival coming in April, so I'll probably get back into animating soon. What's my favorite video game of all time? Best single-player game I've ever played was Cuphead. Already, why'd I wear a top hat? Answered that. Who's my favorite Cuphead boss? Favorite Cuphead boss? Probably King Dice. Watermelon? Yeah, I like watermelon. Already answered this. Tank Commander or Scuba Soldier? Unironically, I like Tank Commander. I think Scuba Soldier is pretty underrated. Let's see. Okay, this is just another... What was my very first Explode an Apple video? My very first one was back when me, Ben, and Matt first played Super Smash Bros. 4 on Wii U. Our audio was really crap. I don't recommend you guys check that out. It was the first video we ever made. Centurion, get out of the... Okay, this is not a question. Let's see. I can't scroll down because this mouse is shit. What was my best birthday? Let's see. I don't remember, actually. I think... Are you talking about recently? Or, like, stuff that happened to me when I was little? Because when I was little, I remember my best friends throwing a surprise party to me when I was, like... I think I was, like, 8 years old. That was fucking awesome. I think when I was 19, Matt came over to my college and we spent the day together, so that was also pretty cool. Who's my favorite Exploding crew member? I don't have a personal favorite. You guys are all awesome equally. It's like a mother trying to say which kid is their favorite. That's... Tom is the best crew member. Tom's my cat. I haven't seen him in about a year. I miss that cat. Let's see. Do I still have Xbox 360? Yes, I do. It's in storage. How'd I come up with the channel name revolves around an apple? Well, it was based off my Xbox gamertag. I already explained that I had to change it after they couldn't let me keep I Crapped Pants. Is there any problems with you when you play Battle for Neighborville? There are not as many huge problems as there used to be. The developers do change a lot of them, so makes me happy about that. Oak or Torchwood, which is better? This is a tough one. I might need to come back to that question. I might make a whole video talking about Oak versus Torchwood. That's gonna be a Plants vs. Zombies video I'll make in the future. Thank you so much, Clinkwin. I appreciate that. Let's see. Where was I? When did I first meet John and Matt? So I met Matt when I was 5 years old. We used to live next to each other. And I met John when I was in, I think, either 4th or 5th grade. So that means I was probably 10 or 11. And then we started hanging out in high school. Because we knew each other at that point, but we didn't, like, get to know each other as well. We started hanging out more in my freshman year of high school. So I was, I think, 14. No, I was older than that. 15. Fuck, I don't remember. But, yeah. I met Matt, I know Matt longer than I know John. And they're still, like, my best friends ever. Yeah, Torchwood is definitely up there. It's a debate whether or not, sort of like, how old am I? 21. I am 21 years old. Okay. When did I meet Wolfy and Zero? So, I already talked about how I met Cam during one of my live streams of Garden Warfare 2. We started doing collabs, I think, in late 2016, maybe? 2017? I can't remember exactly. It might have been 2017. And then we, yeah, it definitely was 2017, because I think that's when Boss Hunt started to become more popular. And then after that, Cam introduced me to Zero. So, Dylan's a cool guy. I collabed with him a few times. That's when we basically started talking with each other. Let's see. I ever thought of upgrading a top hat to a bigger one? Well, whenever the hat wears out, I try and get another one. The first one I actually got in London called John and Lock & Co. Hatters. But eventually, that one was starting to wear out, so it's in my storage right now. So there was a new hat shop in Philadelphia called Hats in the Belfry, so I got a top hat right there. It was pretty fucking awesome. What's my favorite game? I already answered this. I think my favorite first single-player game was Cuphead. What made you come up with blueberries as an insult? Well, I watched a lot of Smoke and Foreman's animations. He would call people demented blueberries, and I watched the Schwantz 27's live streams on Twitch, and he would call people blueberry muffins, which I think that's a slang word for vagina, but I guess that's like, I think that was pretty awesome. I started coming up with that because Apple and Blueberry, they were kind of like acronyms. I thought that was pretty freaking funny. And then Cam started coming up with the joke, and I guess that was just a meme in my server, so we just stuck with it. Let's see. How did I meet everyone that's a special apple? Special apples in my Discord server are people I trust to be moderators. These were also like the first people that started watching my videos. Like I knew Enderman, he was one of my first viewers. J-Dog was also one of my first, so was Happy Fun, Chomper. Like a bunch of those guys. People I knew for a really, really, really long time. It was amazing. Let's see. If I could do a series, whether it be animated, comic, or live action about Exploding Crew, what direction would you take that in as in plot? I sort of like comedic stuff. I do like suspense, but comedy is my favorite genre, so I might go with comedy. What inspired me to make a YouTube channel? I kind of answered that. How do I feel about hitting 20k subs? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. It's honestly amazing. Like, honestly, I think I told you guys before that I obviously feel like whenever stuff I make, it doesn't feel like it's good enough because of the lack of views I get on YouTube. But honestly, people tell me it's good a lot, so I'm trying to think that it's not true, but it's sort of like just my mentality I have. It's sort of like I'm never satisfied with my work. It's tough, but honestly, I really thank you guys for 20k. It was awesome. Honestly, I feel like I don't deserve this, really. Are you ever gonna make videos in VR? If I eventually get Oculus Rift and learn how to do it, I would love to do VR videos. Thank you, Renato Radic, for subscribing. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's see here. What's next? We're close to getting to the end. Why did I start YouTube? I've been a filmmaker almost inspired nearly my entire life, so that's why I thought YouTube would be an awesome idea. Would you celebrate 20K by having an expensive steak dinner? If you mean by expensive, I'm gonna need more money, and I ain't got a lot of it right now. I'm trying to save up for some future investments. That's, Why do I lower the sound of the music of the game? Well, because I want you guys to hear my commentary. It wouldn't be a really good video if you couldn't really hear me. Let's see. New questions have been added. Let's see. Do you ever feel like shitposting on YouTube? Yeah, I shitposted a lot on my channel. Shitposted a lot on my Twitter, too. Who's more annoying, Grover or Food Man? I didn't personally get to know Food Man, and I've hung out with Grover a few times, so I think Grover's more annoying. Let's see. Favorite video game soundtrack? I like some of the stuff from Garden Warfare 2, personally. But, of course, Cuphead has probably one of the best musics I've ever listened to. But recently I've started getting a lot more interested in Smash Bros. Melee soundtrack, especially the Target soundtrack. Doki Doki Literature Club or Emily Wants to Play? Which is scarier? Well, they're both different types of horror. Doki Doki Literature Club is more psychological horror, and Emily Wants to Play is like jump scare horror. So that's a tough one. I think I personally like Doki Doki Literature Club more because I feel like Emily Wants to Play is like a Five Nights at Freddy's clone. Apple food, apple pie, apple fritter. Which is my favorite apple food? I love apple pie. It's fucking awesome. Which is the scariest horror game you ever played? Well, if you want to watch my Outlast series, then back then I shat my pants a lot. So if you go back in time furthermore, you can watch my Let's Play of Outlast. Outlast 1. Outlast 2 was okay too. Well, am I aware of the new plant class? Yes, I am. I am aware of the plant class. And now I'm at the end of the Discord questions, so I can look at my YouTube chat now. I was paying attention to you guys before, but my primary was the Discord. Let's see. Team Wolfy or Team Zero? I was unaware that Team Zero even existed. I thought it was Team PopCap versus Team Wolfy. I thought that was the World War II in the PvZ universe. World War I was Johnny versus Bean Bomb. What was my favorite video game made by Nintendo? Let's see. If I had to choose either old or new ones, I loved Splatoon 2. Do I still have Tom? Well, he doesn't live with me, but he's still my cat. People are just taking care of him while I'm at school. Did you enjoy making old videos, like really old videos, before I made Exploding Apple? Yeah, of course we did. Matt and I loved making these types of videos. It's, yeah. Well, we actually do come back to them, making our old style of videos. That's still a thing on Exploding Film. How to activate the new mini game on Giddy Park. If you're talking about the gnome ones, I have no idea. But I can confirm that you do get 3 prize bulbs if you win. If you fight the gnome boss. Have I considered watching adult cartoons like Has-Been Hotel? Well, I have been watching a lot of them. Like, of course I love Simpsons. Family Guy started getting a little bit shitty. Of course, if you ever watched Big Mouth on Netflix, my girlfriend did show me that one. And last night I just finished Trailer Park Boys, the animated series, on Netflix, so you should give that a watch. Do you think Battle for Neighborville should bring back Boss Hunt? Absolutely. They definitely should. I forgot to add a bunch of stuff in my Streamlabs, but It's okay. We'll see where that goes. Wanted to send you this message saying you are awesome. I know it can be stressful to YouTube and stuff, but I remember the most important part. You to make people who are not sad and not in the best mood like me, feeling happy and enjoy myself. It's just 2 minutes or more. Thank you for deciding to sit down and create random ass videos for 20k people. Love you, Jack. Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate that DM. I'll read your... I think Rose sent me a DM on Steam. Congrats on 20k. I'm so glad that I'm moderating you, but importantly, I'm more glad that you are an amazing friend to me. We, honest to God, need more people like you. Again, thank you again for such an amazing friend for me, and I will continue to support you. You deserve the best things. Congratulations, and thank you for everything. Lots of love, Rose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rose. I really appreciate that. You still owe me online games like Luigi's Mansion 3 or Nightmare Baby Circus. Yeah, if you want to see a Luigi's Mansion 3 Let's Play, I'd be happy to do it. Let's see what's next. Then my Discord update. Whitebird or Bearbutt? I personally like Bearbutt a little bit more, but I like Whitebird's voice. Bearbutt's more fun to play. He's more fun to like portray as a character. What's my future plans in terms of merchandise? That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked that. Actually, so John, Matt, and I are planning on doing like concept art for postcards. Not only that, that might be a future reward on my Patreon. But I'm also planning on creating plushies. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully I can get that done by the end of this year. It's gonna be a bit tough, but I'll figure that out. Wizard can do charge-up shot. Yeah, I was aware. I just didn't know at the time. If you guys want to see more Wizard videos, I'd be happy to make them. Sort of just... I don't know exactly what to do on... I could probably just do more Wizard videos. Why not? I'm almost at 20 bulbs, and I'm almost at the end of the map, so I can probably just showcase the alternate skin that Wizard has. Don't know how many views that's going to get, but we'll see. What are my options on Doom Eternal or Animal Crossing? I don't really play either of those games. I know a lot of people are looking forward to Animal Crossing, but I've just never really... I never really was a big fan of Animal Crossing. I like playing Villager and Smash Bros, though. Hope that's good enough. And I watched Chris Chan's documentary of Animal Crossing 1, so... Well, I don't even know how Nintendo even approved that. Chris Chan pretty much talked about being a virgin all the time in his Animal Crossing documentary. What do we have? Okay, we have 30 minutes. That's okay. I can just chill out with you guys for a little bit. See what's up. Honestly, guys, thank you so much for 20k. It really does mean a lot. Have an amazing rest of my day. Thank you so much, dude. I'll try and hang in there. I'm slowly coming up with ideas, too, for new videos. Like, I'm trying to lean more away towards direct gameplay. Thinking of doing a bunch of other stuff besides PvZ. And, like, I want to talk about, like, different stuff. Like, in March, there's going to be... I'm getting my digital copy. Well, not digital copy, but there's going to be a new Cuphead novel that's going to come in my mailbox in a couple of weeks. So I might do a Let's Read of that on my channel. Yeah, I got class in about an hour, so I don't have a lot of time just streaming this. But I hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to check in with you guys and say thank you. Adam and I are probably going to stream on Twitch later. We're going to continue more Battle for Neighborville on PC. Yeah, I know you, Joker. I've seen you a few times. I was actually on Battle for Neighborville today on Xbox because I just wanted to get the daily quests done before I finish up the whole prize map. And of course, the Giddy Park minigame will get you a lot of prize bulbs, depending on, I don't know, it does sound a little bit rare. I got it once on PC, and then I got it again on Xbox, so I don't know how rare it is. But I've seen a lot of PC players come back to BFN because of all the really good, because of Wizard, obviously. Have I ever watched Steven Universe? No. But a lot of my friends have. I've watched, my girlfriend showed me Unikitty. I thought that was a really cute show. And plus I really loved the Lego movie, so of course I really loved it too. Do you think of doing a behind the scenes on my editing gaming setup and giving us some tips and tricks on how to record? Possibly one day. I just need a higher budget on how I can do that. I'll see where that goes. Wizard or Rose? Definitely Wizard. Rose got nerfed the shit out of. She's still good, but I prefer Wizard. Yeah, I stutter a lot on words too. I'm not the good with talking. Don't worry about it, man. You see me fuck, I did it again. You see, my mouth and my vocal cords work a lot faster than my brain. So when I try and talk about something, I just stumble a bunch on my fucking words. And that's why my commentary can be really shitty. Probably the reason why a bunch of my Garden Warfare 2 videos in the past were pretty shitty. But, thanks to the power of editing, it doesn't even sound like my voice is shit. You guys get my drift? That's why editing is good. Don't have to worry about bullshit like trying to talk to people. Anything new in the... Will I play Mario Kart or Smash Bros in a stream? Yeah, I could one day. I still have my Switch in my bag. I can always rehook it. Plus, more people are asking me to play Luigi's Mansion 3, so I still have yet to play my copy. Okay. If you guys want to see more Wizard reviews, yeah, I can do those. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate this. Think I got another DM? Who's this from? I can't scroll up for some reason. It's bullshit. Brains think faster than fingers. Yeah, I guess if you mean that I'm good at a video game, then I appreciate that. I think my fingers do work faster than my brain. All my body parts work faster than my brain. Who am I kidding? What's this music called? So basically, it's a Red Dead Redemption 2 ambient music. I can put the link in the chat, I think. I can do that right for you. Here's what I've been listening to. If you guys haven't played a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, then you obviously should check it out. Red Dead Redemption 2 is such a beautiful game. Yo, John, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the chat, man. Can't wait to do more videos with you, dude. You and Matt. Garden Warfare 2 or Battle for Neighborville? Well, that's a tough one. Well, actually, no, not. It's not tough. I had a lot better memories on Garden Warfare 2 than I do on Battle for Neighborville. Garden Warfare 2 is my main hub, so of course I sort of prefer that more. That's not a tough question at all. I lied. Wait. They're updating. Have you ever thought about upgrading my hat to a bigger and better one? Well, I already answered this. Whenever my hat wears out, I just get a new one. The first one I got in London, called John Locke & Co. Hatters, started wearing out after 3 years, so I eventually changed it to a Philadelphian hat from a shop called Hats in the Belfry. What Smash Bros. Character do you think is dummy thick? Let's see. Fuck. Maybe Zero Suit Samus. You ever thought about returning to Garden Warfare 2 for some vids? Yeah, I could do that. I thought about like making recent videos like comparing some of the stuff that they had in the past with Garden Warfare 2 to Battle for Neighborville. Like, for example, the legendary Shogun Guard upgrade is basically a reference to Battle for Neighborville's but yeah, Shogun Guard upgrade is basically Commando Corn. I could do something like that. And then of course, there's a really good topic, like I could compare Torchwood to Oak. And compare and contrast about that. What's up, J-Dog? Yeah, I guess I should say who the people's names are before. I don't know, I just didn't have a lot of time on my hands. I'm gonna do another stream today. It's gonna be on Twitch though. It's gonna be with me and Adam, and we are going to stream Battle for Neighborville. I think we're gonna do the new mode where I think on Turf Takeover a random laser comes and tries to kill you. That's the one I'm really working on. You ever thought of using Ridley in some of Smash matches? John was a good Ridley main for a while until he changed it. I don't know. Ridley doesn't have a lot of good moves that can like kill people. Can you show us an apple just for the lulz? Yeah, I think I do have an apple in this bag. Let me take a look. I forgot to take these out of my bag last night. There we go. I have yet to put these in the fridge. There you go. Thank you so much, J-Dog. Remember back when you tricked us into thinking you were a good Genji? Yeah. That was my roommate Logan playing Genji. He's like a fucking awesome Genji. I don't play Genji for shit. You kidding me? Actually, I play Nightcap though, so maybe that means I can play Genji. Anything new in the questions? Nope. Okay. I didn't want to make this stream too long because, of course, I do have class in about a half hour. But I appreciate you guys all coming over to watch this stream with me. Really appreciate that. I have a few more announcements to make about this, so I can continue doing YouTube streams. I can do them probably on weekends or something like that. Not just video games, but I can like talk to you guys. Do you like these streams, guys? Just an honest question. I'd be happy to do them with you. Maybe I'll do them on the weekends or something. Toxic Brains or Captain Squawk? Probably Toxic Brains. What games am I looking forward to? Definitely Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Yeah, I can try and ask Cam to see what we can do. Have you realized you yell in a lot of my videos? Yes, I do. I don't have a really good temper. All right, so that's settled. We can. I'll do more of these. I'll do them weekly. I'll do like Apple chats. I think that'd be fucking awesome. Would I do more tier lists? Yes, I do. I have 2 more planned. I have one that's basically remastering my tier list of Battle for Neighborville with Wizard. And another one is a boss tier list in Battle for Neighborville. Anyway, guys, I think that's all the time I have here. I think I would, do join me on stream later today on Twitch. I can just, pretty much do a stream tonight with Adam. Hey, what's up, Ben? Remember when I was your first sub? Yeah, man, you were there since the beginning. It's fucking awesome, Ben. Welcome, dude. Well, I have a class at 2 o'clock, so that's why I'm just wrapping it up right now. Why do I wear a top hat? I'll answer this question one more time. So it was inspired based off of characters that I've done in the past. Back when Ben and I did like a Five Nights at Freddy's video. This was really long back. I was just growing attached to like a bunch of characters. And I put the top hat character in a bunch of my old silent movies too. So, I don't know, it just stuck with me ever since. Hope you keep gaining subs. You can't watch the Twitch streams? Don't worry, man. That's why I like kind of divide this. I'm going to do YouTube streams too. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. This is honestly so awesome. I think I'm going to keep this on YouTube. Keep the whole thing archived. See how that goes out. But, yeah. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.